Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving into a remarkable discovery in the world of numismatics, and you might be sitting on a hidden gem without even knowing it. We're going to talk about the United States one dime from 1991, a coin that you may have passed over many times in your change jar, but this small piece of currency could be worth a small fortune. Stick with us until the end, and you'll learn exactly how much this dime might be worth today. When you think of the dime, you probably picture the familiar image of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, whose profile has been featured on the coin since 1946. Roosevelt, who led the country through the Great Depression and World War II, remains an important figure in U.S. history. The 1991 dime is no exception, with FDR's image proudly gracing the obverse side of the coin. But don't be fooled, while the design may seem like just another dime, there's much more going on behind the scenes, and what really matters is the rarity and condition of these coins. On the reverse side of the 1991 dime, we have the classic imagery of the torch, olive branch, and oak branch. These symbols represent liberty, peace, and strength, values that are embedded in the foundation of the United States. The design has remained virtually unchanged since the 1940s, and it's one of the most iconic and recognizable representations in American coinage. While it may seem like a standard dime, the truth is that the value of the 1991 dime lies in a few key factors that make it stand out. First, let's talk about the circulation numbers. In 1991, the U.S. Mint produced millions of dimes, and most of them circulated widely through the economy, passing through the hands of countless people. Over time, these coins saw heavy use, which means they've experienced wear and tear. The result? Most 1991 dimes that you'll come across today are heavily circulated and have lost their original shine and detail. But here's where the excitement begins. In the world of coin collecting, condition is one of the most important factors when it comes to determining a coin's value. Coins that have been preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition are far rarer than those that have been through years of use. Uncirculated coins still maintain their original luster and detail, with no scratches, discoloration, or damage. So, if you happen to have a 1991 dime that's in mint condition, it could be worth far more than you might imagine, but that's not all. There's another factor that can make the 1991 dime even more valuable: minting errors. During the minting process, mistakes sometimes happen. These errors can range from simple misprints to more complex issues like double strikes, misaligned dies, or even coins made from the wrong metal. Error coins are highly sought after because they're unique, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them. If you're lucky enough to find a 1991 dime that contains a minting error, you could be holding onto a rare treasure that will dramatically increase its value. So, how much is a 1991 dime really worth? Well, if you find a 1991 dime in exceptional, uncirculated condition, it could already be worth quite a bit more than its face value of 10 cents. And if that dime features a minting error, you're looking at a coin that could be worth thousands. You might be thinking, how much could a 1991 dime actually go for? Well, brace yourself, because the answer may surprise you. A 1991 one dime, in perfect condition or with a minting error, could be worth as much as $39,000. Yes, that's right, $39,000 for a single dime. It's almost unbelievable that something so small could be worth so much, but it's true. The rarity of uncirculated coins and the added value of error coins can make a dime from 1991 worth a small fortune. So, before you discard or overlook any 1991 dimes, make sure you check their condition and look out for any potential minting errors. You might just have a hidden treasure on your hands. Top 2 today, we're focusing on a coin you might have overlooked in your pocket change, the United States one dime from 2012. While most people think of a dime as just a small coin worth 10 cents, you may be surprised to learn that this little coin could be worth far more than its face value. Stick with us as we explore the incredible potential value of the 2012 one dime and reveal just how much it could be worth today. Now, let's talk about the 2012 dime's design. Like many dimes produced over the years, This coin features the well-known image of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. FDR has graced the dime since 1946, serving as a tribute to his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. His profile is one of the most iconic and enduring symbols in American coinage. However, while the design has remained consistent, what makes the 2012 dime stand out is the condition it's in and the rarity of certain versions of this coin. The reverse side of the 2012 dime showcases the same classic imagery of a torch, olive branch, and oak branch. These symbols represent liberty, peace, and strength, values that are integral to the American identity. While the design itself hasn't changed in decades, the story behind each coin minted in 2012 could be much more interesting than you think. So, what makes the 2012 one dime so valuable? Let's dive into the factors that set it apart. First off, let's consider how many dimes were minted in 2012. The US Mint produced millions of these coins, meaning that most of them saw heavy circulation. After years of being exchanged in everyday transactions, many of these dimes ended up worn and tarnished, with scratches, discoloration, and signs of use. But here's the catch: while most 2012 dimes are not in great shape, finding one that has been preserved in uncirculated condition is a rare find, and that's where the real value lies. An uncirculated 2012 dime is one that has been carefully stored and protected, never being used for daily transactions. These coins retain their original shine, sharp details, and pristine surfaces, making them highly sought after by collectors. The less wear a coin shows, the higher its value in the world of numismatics. So, if you happen to come across a 2012 dime that looks brand new, don't just toss it aside. It could be worth far more than just 10 cents, but wait, there's more to this story. Some 2012 dimes also feature rare minting errors that can dramatically increase their value. Minting errors happen when there's a mistake during the production process. For example, a coin might get struck multiple times, misaligned, or have design elements that are out of place. These errors are what collectors love to find because they're one of a kind, making them even more valuable. Error coins are often in high demand because they're not only rare but also serve as unique pieces of numismatic history. Now, you might be wondering how much a 2012 one dime could be worth if it's in exceptional condition or has a rare minting error. Well, get ready for the big reveal. If you happen to have a 2012 dime in pristine, uncirculated condition or one with a rare minting error, you could be holding onto a coin worth a lot more than just 10 cents. A 2012 dime in perfect condition, especially one with an error, could be worth as much as $33,000. Yes, that's right, $33,000 for a single dime. It's hard to believe that something as small as a dime could be worth such a huge amount of money, but it's true. The rarity of uncirculated coins and the allure of minting errors can skyrocket the value of a coin, turning what seems like a simple dime into a valuable collector's item. So, the next time you go through your spare change or are looking through your coin collection, make sure to take a close look at your 2012 dimes. You might just be holding a rare treasure that's worth a small fortune. Top 3 today, we have a thrilling discovery to share with you. What if I told you that a small, everyday coin, the United States one dime from 1991, could be worth far more than you might think? You might have a few of these in your pocket change or in a jar collecting dust, but what if one of them is a hidden gem worth a small fortune? Stick around because we're about to dive deep into the world of this remarkable coin and reveal exactly how much a 1991 one dime could be worth today. Let's start by taking a look at the coin's design. If you're familiar with US coins, you'll recognize the face of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse side of the 1991 dime. FDR has been featured on the dime since 1946 as a tribute to his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. His image is one of the most enduring symbols in American coinage. But while the design might seem familiar, there's much more to this 1991 dime than meets the eye. On the reverse side, we find the classic symbols of the torch, olive branch, and oak branch. These symbols represent liberty, peace, and strength, values that define the United States. The design has remained largely unchanged for decades, making it one of the most iconic and recognizable reverse designs in U.S. coin history. But while the design itself is timeless, the real value of the 1991 dime lies in a few key factors that make it stand out in the world of coin collecting. One of the most important things to consider when determining the value of any coin is its rarity. In 1991, the U.S. Mint produced millions of dimes, meaning the vast majority of these coins went into circulation. Over the years, they passed through countless hands, picking up wear and tear along the way. Most of the 1991 dimes you'll come across today are not in the best condition. They're scratched, faded, and worn down from years of use. However, that's where the treasure lies for collectors. Coins that have remained in pristine, uncirculated condition are rare, and as any numismatist will tell you, condition is everything when it comes to determining the value of a coin. An uncirculated 1991 dime has been carefully preserved and has never been used in daily transactions. These coins retain their original shine, sharp detail, and perfect surfaces, qualities that make them much more valuable than their circulated counterparts. If you have a 1991 dime in excellent condition, it's a true treasure in the world of coin collecting, but there's more to the story than just condition. Some 1991 dimes were struck with minting errors during the production process. These errors could be anything from a misaligned die, double strikes, off-center designs, or even coins that were struck with the wrong materials. These minting mistakes are highly sought after by collectors because they are unique. Each one is a one-of-a-kind piece. Minting errors can dramatically increase the value of a coin, sometimes making it worth far more than even the most perfectly preserved standard issue coins. Now, you might be wondering, just how much can a 1991 dime be worth? The answer might surprise you. If you happen to have a 1991 dime in uncirculated condition, or even better, one that has a rare minting error, you could be sitting on a valuable collector's item. A 1991 dime in exceptional condition, or one with a minting error, can fetch a price far above its face value. Are you ready to find out just how much a 1991 dime can be worth? 1991 one dime in perfect condition or with an error could be worth as much as $37,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $37,000 for a single dime. It's hard to believe that a coin worth just 10 cents could be worth so much, but in the world of coin collecting, rarity and condition are everything. If you have a 1991 dime that has been well preserved, or if you stumble upon one with a minting error, you could have a small fortune in your hands. So before you discard or overlook any 1991 dimes, take a moment to carefully check their condition and see if you might have a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Top 4 today, we're about to explore a coin that you might never have guessed could hold such value. We're diving into the world of the 2018 United States 1 dime. While you might think of dimes as just another small coin in your pocket change, this 2018 version has the potential to be worth so much more. So, if you have any 2018 dimes lying around, or if you're simply curious about the world of rare coins, stick around to find out just how valuable this dime could be. Let's begin by taking a look at the design of the 2018 dime. As with most dimes, this coin features the iconic portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Since 1946, FDR has been the face of the dime, paying tribute to his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. His image remains one of the most recognizable in American coinage. But as you'll see, there's much more to the 2018 dime than just this well-known design. On the reverse side of the 2018 dime, you'll find the classic symbols of the torch, olive branch, and oak branch. These elements represent liberty, peace, and strength, values that continue to define the United States. This reverse design has been in use for decades, representing stability and consistency in U.S. coinage. But while these designs may be familiar, the real intrigue behind the 2018 dime comes from its rarity and potential condition. In 2018, the U.S. Mint produced millions of dimes, so finding one in perfect condition can be quite a challenge. As with any coin, circulation takes its toll, and most dimes that have been used in everyday transactions have seen their fair share of wear and tear. You'll find many 2018 dimes that are scratched, tarnished, or show signs of use. However, a 2018 dime that has been carefully preserved and remains in uncirculated condition is a much rarer find, and that's where the value lies. Coins that have never been used in circulation, unblemished, with no scratches or discoloration, are highly sought after by collectors. These uncirculated coins retain their original luster and detail, making them much more valuable than the coins that were passed around in everyday transactions. So, if you have a 2018 dime that still looks brand new, it could be worth far more than just 10 cents, but the value of the 2018 dime doesn't stop there. Just like with other years of dimes, some of the 2018 dimes were struck with minting errors. These errors can range from slight misalignments to double strikes or even off-center designs. These types of minting mistakes are rare, and they can significantly increase the value of a coin. Error coins are always in demand because they are unique and offer collectors a chance to own something that isn't quite like any other. Minting errors aren't something that happens every day, so if you have a 2018 dime with an error, you could be in for a big surprise. These rare mistakes are prized by numismatists, and depending on the severity of the error, they can add a substantial amount of value to your coin. If you find a 2018 dime that's been struck with an error, it could be worth far more than any standard coin from the same year. So, now that you know what makes the 2018 dime special, how much could it be worth? If you happen to have a 2018 dime that's in pristine, uncirculated condition or one with a rare minting error, you could be holding onto a valuable collector's item. A 2018 dime with perfect details or a striking minting mistake could be worth as much as $30,000. Yes, you heard that right, $30,000 for a single dime. It's mind-blowing to think that a coin worth just 10 cents in everyday transactions could be worth such an incredible amount of money. The rarity of uncirculated dimes and the appeal of minting errors have made the 2018 dime a sought-after piece among collectors. So, before you dismiss the 2018 dime sitting in your collection, take a closer look. It might just be worth far more than you imagined. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about the fascinating world of rare coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!